12 habits. That's what we're covering today. But I'm not going to just list them and move on. That's not how transformation works. Instead, let's actually understand why these practices have kept Japanese culture grounded for centuries, while the rest of us scramble for the next productivity hack. Ready? Let's begin. 1. Hara Hachibu. This one comes from Okinawa. It means eat until you're 80% full, not stuffed, not completely satisfied, just almost there. Sounds simple, right? But think about how Americans eat. We pile plates high. We finish everything because wasting food feels wrong. We eat while scrolling, barely noticing when fullness arrives. Hara Hachibu forces presence. You have to actually pay attention to your body. And here's the interesting part. Okinawans have one of the longest lifespans in the world. This habit isn't about restriction, it's about respect for the body. 2. Shinrin Yoku. Forest bathing. Not exercise, not hiking, just being among trees. The Japanese government actually prescribes this. They've built forest therapy trails across the country. Research shows it lowers cortisol, reduces blood pressure, boosts immunity. But you don't need a prescription. Find trees, walk slowly, breathe. That's it. In America, we think nature must be conquered, mountains climbed, trails completed, steps counted. Shinrin Yoku says no, just receive. Let the forest do the work. 3. Soji, cleaning as spiritual practice. In Japanese schools, students clean their own classrooms. No janitors doing school hours. Children as young as 6 sweep floors, scrub toilets, wipe windows. Why? Because cleaning isn't beneath anyone. It's a form of respect for space, for community, for self. The samurai clean their own swords. Zen monks sweep temple grounds every morning. Yeah, your apartment isn't a temple, but what if you treated it like one? 4. Ichigyo Zammai. Full presence in one task. This is a Zen phrase meaning complete concentration on a single act. When you eat, just eat. When you walk, just walk. When you listen, just listen. Americans invented multitasking like it was something to be proud of. But the Japanese understand. Doing two things means doing neither thing fully. Your attention is not infinite. Treat it like the resource it is. 5. Hayaoki, waking early. Not 4 a.m. hustle culture. Something gentler. The Japanese word for early rising literally means early wake. There's no aggression in it, no alarm screaming at you. It's about greeting the day before the day grabs you. Even 15 minutes earlier, a cup of tea while the house is quiet. Your thoughts before everyone else's thoughts. 6. Kansha, active gratitude. Not journaling, I'm grateful for, every night. Deeper than that. Kansha means acknowledging everything that allows your life to exist. The farmer who grew your rice, the hands that built your chair, the stranger who held the door. When you practice Kansha, entitlement dissolves. You realize how much you've received without earning. 7. Hansei, honest self-reflection. After every project, every day, every interaction, the Japanese practice Hansei, looking back. What went well? What didn't? Not with shame, with curiosity. American culture often avoids this. We celebrate wins and bury failures quickly. But Hansei says, the failure teaches more. Sit with it. Learn. 8. Misogi, ritual purification. Traditionally, this meant standing under cold waterfalls. Monks still do this. You don't need a waterfall. Cold water at the end of your shower. A moment of discomfort chosen intentionally. It resets something in the nervous system. reminds you that comfort isn't the highest goal. 9. Kintsugi mindset. Honoring the broken. You've probably seen this. Broken pottery repaired with gold. The cracks displayed, not hidden. This isn't just art, it's philosophy. Your failures, your wounds, your mistakes, they're part of your story. Hiding them takes more energy than honoring them. What if you stopped pretending you weren't cracked? 10. Ma, the art of pause. We covered this before, but it's worth repeating. Ma is negative space, the silence between notes, the pause between activities. Americans fear empty time. We fill every gap. But Ma says, the space is where meaning lives. Protect it. 11. Gaman, quiet endurance. This one is harder to explain. Gaman means bearing the unbearable with patience and dignity, not complaining, not performing your struggle. It's not suppression. It's choosing where to spend your energy. Some things must simply be endured. Fighting them wastes you. Gaman teaches, save yourself for what matters. 12. Shikata ga nai, accepting what cannot be changed. Often translated as, it cannot be helped. This isn't defeat, it's wisdom. Some things are beyond your control. The weather, other people's choices, the past. Shikata ga nai doesn't mean giving up. It means releasing the war with reality. Fight what can be changed, accept what cannot. Know the difference. 12 habits. Some are actions, some are mindsets. All of them require one thing: presence. You don't need to adopt all 12 tomorrow. That's not how change works. Pick one. Just one. Live with it for a week. Let it teach you something. Then maybe add another. This is the Japanese way. Small, steady, patient. Not transformation through force. Transformation through attention. Start where you are. Pick one habit from today's video and start practicing it this week. And if you value this kind of wisdom, consider subscribing.